have a look at the Is it recording? Oh, bloody hell. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's the first video, and today we're going to be talking about credit scores. So today I'm covering pretty much everything that we need to do as people, as individuals, to get our credit score in the best position possible, so that when we do leave uni, when we're ready to enter our adult life, we haven't got to worry about it. Okay, so what is a credit score? A credit score is basically an analysis of an individual's credit files. So it's basically a number out of usually about 850, depending on where you go and where you kind of obtain your credit score from. That number represents the risk that basically a lender will be taking on if they were to loan you out that sum of money. The lower the number, the higher the risk. Then what you will need to do is enter a load of details about credit cards you've got out, all sorts of stuff, just so they can build up a good picture of your financial details, and that is what will basically be carrying you through your journey. It's really important that all the information is accurate. But yeah, so credit score is really simple. The better the credit score, the better your chances are of pretty much doing anything in the UK, because the country runs on credit. Three main credit score providers are Experian, Equifax and Call Credit, also now known as TransUnion. These three are the UK's, biggest agencies. They're the ones that are kind of behind any other smaller ones. I would really recommend using ClearScore. That's something I use. It's a really, really, really quick, informative and just overall really easy to understand website, especially for, young people that are looking to kind of start understanding about that. And it basically updates your credit rating every month. It also provides you with a report of what is good and what's not so good. As well, it offers you a lot of products and services that are suitable to you. Let's get into the good and juicy stuff now. What makes a good credit score? How are we going to improve it? Where have we gone wrong, basically? Let's figure that out. So first of all, having any court judgments, bankruptcies or individual voluntary agreements against you can negatively impact your credit score. An individual voluntary arrangement, I will put down the link below in regards to that. However, it is, from my understanding, it's basically you agree to set up regular payments with an insolvency practitioner, and basically that company, that agency, they will then take over managing your debts. So they will pay your debts off and spread the costs amongst all your debts. However, you just pay them like a regular payment. Hopefully you guys don't need to get involved in that, but it is a much better way of dealing with your finances as opposed to running away from them. If you have any accounts have been defaulted or are in repossession, it is much better to make these companies aware that you're struggling rather than to let it get to a point you can't really resolve. If you have been on the electoral roll at your current address for a long period of time, very good for your credit rating. For uni students, it is a little bit different, and if you do, some of you might know, you'll go home, you'll have a letter from the council basically saying if you're a uni student you must update your address, etc, etc. So that is something that is really, really important to do. Again, I'll put the link down in the description box. Again, if that does apply to yourself, if you know you need to update your addresses, again, do that. Because if you are moving house, for example, it's a little bit different, because you will need to actually change it, and it won't negatively impact your score as such, but it won't benefit you too well either if you are moving house, you're moving all your financial details. Making very few applications for credit in the past year. So that includes things like credit checks. Running a credit check against your account can actually negatively impact your credit score if it's been done quite a few times. So for example, you've gone into a phone shop and you want to get a phone out, and you probably know in Carphone Warehouse or O2 or wherever you go, they'll probably say, oh, we just got to run a credit check just to see if it's good, that if you can take out this contract. And you either get, yeah, it's all fine, or no, sorry, you haven't been accepted. It usually takes about 2 seconds. And what that is these credit rating agencies that I've mentioned earlier, they are basically doing a really quick check on you just to, you know, and all the things I'm mentioning now, they're literally just ticking it or crossing it whether you're good or you're not good. Then they make a decision. It gets done, it's basically an automated system. It gets done really, really quickly. However, if you get many done, it is seen as you are just, you know, there's obviously some sort of financial difficulty if you're needing to take out so much credit. So it's either you've applied just to a lot of places or something's going wrong. A lot of phone shops, a lot of places like that tend to run quite a few credit checks on you, you know, go back and try again, or do a little change at the bank and come back and try again. So just be very mindful of that, because every time you run a credit check against your name, it will kind of leave a footprint that you've done that, and that will just kind of count as an application for credit. The more you have, the more negatively your credit score is going to be impacted. Something to be aware of, because I do have a feeling this question will come up. You checking your credit score using kind of a website like ClearScore will not affect your credit rating. It is when a credit check is run against you when you are applying for a loan. If they mention that is a soft credit check, it usually means it has no trace, it leaves no impact on you. However, if it is a standard credit check, then it will leave a footprint that it's been done. If you've held at least one of your accounts for several years, by that I mean your bank account, try and keep with your bank as long as possible. If you haven't got a bank account, please go take one out. Like now, it's really quick. I don't need to tell you guys of all the very well-known banks you can go and get one out with if you don't have one. Yeah, just get one out and stick with it. If you are kind of one of those people that take one out and then you see a better one, or you switch banks quite a lot, that is one thing that they will pick up on. So try and stick to one. Maybe before, if you haven't got one already, read around the banks, look at their extra offers that you might want to take up in the future, just so that you are not tempted to keep switching around with different banks. No accounts with overdue payment. Try your hardest. If you know a payment's come in, pay it. If you know that you've missed one, it's probably impacted your credit score. It's pretty much as black and white as it gets, really. And staying within your credit limit. This is a big one that a lot of people don't actually know or realise. So if you have a credit card, fair enough, you want to pay it off, you want to use it, you want to show that you can pay it off well. However, any usage over 50% is now being classed as a risk. Try and look at it as kind of a hill pattern in your head. So if you have a credit card with £1,000 credit limit on it, once you go over the first 500, the next 500 are looked at as a little bit of a risk. You take a credit card out that's going to be really good for your credit score, and then you build up your credit score by using it, paying it off, using it, paying it off. It's all fine, it's all good. That goes up to about £500 of this £1,000 credit limit. Once you hit half, they are now kind of getting worried. Okay, she's spending a little bit much, and that is basically a risk because you're nearing the limit. So it's a lot easier for you to cross the line or to not pay back. If you have a big amount of loan that you are paying off, you're going to need to try and reduce it somehow. I am doing a video very shortly on taking out credit cards, interest rates and things like that as well, so keep a lookout for that. I'm not too sure if I've said it now or not, but yeah, credit card as well. That's really, really good for building your credit score, as long as you know yourself and you know that you'll be able to pay that off. But yeah, if you are interested and if you feel like you are in the right position to take one out, then maybe start having a look at your options, because that usually does boost your credit score up quite nicely. Keeping your telephone bill relatively low as well. Usually it doesn't really apply to young people just because we take out a contract. However, if you are that person that always goes over their phone bill, you're seeing 3 digits every month, again, they will take consideration of that. And try and get yourself some direct debits going. Even little things like a gym membership, just where there's regular outgoings, that it can be seen that you are managing it well. If you're looking to go uni, student loan, it's another loan, it's another credit which will go against your name, so it will only impact you in a positive way until you don't pay it off. Yeah, yeah, so basically, to round that off, the system that we're in, the UK system, they want you to build your finances through a range of products and services. So they want you to take out loans, they want you to take out credit cards, they want you to, you know, take out phone bills. However, the point is they want to see that you can manage it. So it's about having that 50-50 balance. I know friends that have got really low credit scores, and they're like, Adana, I haven't got anything. Why is it low? You know, I haven't got a credit card. Haven't got all these loans out. And I'm like, that's the problem. You're going to want something, because at the moment it just looks like you have no finances against you. Then there's the other side where it just all goes terribly wrong. You've taken out way too many loans, way too many credit cards. It's all gone wrong. What do we do? Just try, I don't think I said that right, just try and put as many finances as you can that you know you can manage in your name. So little things like, if you know your mum's paying the phone bill, maybe just try and put it in your name. Anything against your name is what they're looking for. So it won't, even if the phone bill's in her name, for example, and you're paying her, it will have no effect on your credit score, no positive or negative effect, because it's got nothing to do with you. The loan is in her name, so it will be going on to her credit score if it's doing well or if it's not. So I think I've covered everything. Any questions that you guys have, please leave them in the description box. Any questions you guys have, please leave them in the comments section below. Like, subscribe, and also email me. My email for this channel is dtalks101@gmail.com. I will leave it as well in the description box. That description box has got a lot of useful stuff for you guys, so enjoy it. I will definitely get back to everyone, so please get in touch. Like I said in my welcome video, I'm trying to be as interactive as possible, so I really want the feedback. Let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. If you feel like I'm missing out anything, then let me know. Obviously, if you've got anything you want to add, if you've got anything you want to let me know, if you've got any suggestions for any videos, please do get in touch. My personal social media is also linked in the description box if you wish. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I really hope that you found the first video quite informative. I hope that you guys all went away and learned something interesting about it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Sunday.